Video games are expensive, $70 expensive, but when I say $70, I'm actually lying, because in Europe, a lot of these games are closer to €80, which is about $85. But I'm lying again. These days, games are actually $130 if you want to experience the full package. But in reality, this is the current state of the video game industry, and that's not even mentioning microtransactions. Gaming is an expensive hobby, a really expensive hobby. So naturally, when people go to my Steam profile and see that I own over 1,000 games, their head just explodes instantly. But if I'm honest, I buy 75% of my games for dirt cheap, literal dirt. If you play your cards right, which is not hard to do, may I add, you can save so much money. Not just a few dollary dues here and there. I'm talking hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands. So what I want to do in this video is showcase how you can save a buttload of doubloons when going game shopping. I'm gonna teach you all the little secrets, all the strats, all the movement tech, everything. I'm even gonna teach you how to make corn chowder. The most common way to save money is to simply wait. Wait for a sale. Don't sleep on that beautiful four-letter word, sale. When games release, they might be $60 or even $70, but if you wait a year or even a few months, just a few months, games go on sale rapidly, especially titles from these companies. Dead Space Remake, for example, very good game, went from 60 to 50 in 2 months. Sonic Frontiers went from 60 to 45 in 1 month. Redfall, originally $70, RIP my wallet, may he rest in peace, went on sale 5 months after its release for $17.50. That's 75% off. Still not worth it though. This happens all the time, seriously, all the time. Doesn't matter if the game is a masterpiece or a big turd. Doom Eternal, 25% off 2 months after release. Remnant 2, 20% off in 3 months. South Park Butthole Game, 50% off in 2 months. Tiny Tina's Wonderland. Look at this chart. It's on sale more than it's not. Why would you ever pay $60 for it? Even critically acclaimed games like Resident Evil 4 Remake, 4 months later and it's 35% off. Imagine what some of these game prices are gonna be like in 3 years, let alone 10 plus. Look at the Valve Complete Pack, for example, a collection of phenomenal games. Portal, Left 4 Dead, Half-Life, it's just filled with bangers. This package is normally about $100 or so, which is honestly worth the price, but when it goes on sale, I'm basically just robbing a store at this point. And I haven't even mentioned indie titles. Here are some of the best and most influential indie games on the market. This is their normal price. This is it on a sale. Like I said, you can save a lot of money if you play your cards right, and it is not hard to do in the slightest. Games might be expensive on day one, and that includes indie titles. Bum Rush Cyberpunk is $40. That is a lot of money, but wait a couple of years or again a few months and some of these titles will be 50, 75 or even 80% off, so please take advantage of those deals. At the time of this recording, the Steam Summer Sale is actually happening, which is the best time to stack up on games, and some of these prices are nutty. Celeste is only $2. That's one of the best 2D platformers ever made. Prey is $6, going under $5. Dying Light, the funny "so guys, we did it" game, $9. Hades is $10. Getting Over It is $2. Like, what are you doing paying 500 big ones for a League of Legends skin bundle? What are you doing? But you wanna know the real reason why this number is so inflated? Humble Bundle. You guys are seriously sleeping on Humble Bundle. In case you don't know, Humble Bundle is a digital third-party storefront. It's basically just like the Steam store, but it also makes a certain percentage of your payment go to charity, which is really cool. There are a couple more of these third-party stores out there, and each one of them has their own deals and sales going on in comparison to Steam. I should emphasize though that I'm not talking about G2A or CD keys. I actually recommend you don't use these sites because they are quite shady behind the scenes. Out of all of the legitimate third-party stores though, Humble Bundle has always been the one that sticks out the most to me because of its bundles. I mean, it's in the name. Look at this one for example, the Summer Games Done Quick Game Bundle, which includes 7 games, a value of $154 for just 20 bucks. Penny's Big Breakaway is worth 20 bucks on its own on a sale, and here you get 6 extra games with that for not a penny extra. Big Breakaway, I'm sorry, I had to do it. Or look at the Tiny Build IGN Live Showcase bundle. It includes Hello Neighbor and Hello Neighbor 2. I love Hello Neighbor, this franchise is a masterpiece. You can get all 10 of these games, including Peak, for $15. Like, what are you doing? These bundles aren't always readily available though. There is usually about a 20-day grace period, and when those 20 days are over, the bundle will just be gone. Poof. But what if you don't have any money? Literally not even a single penny. Of course you could just flock to free-to-play games like Apex Legends or Fortnite, but those games have really aggressive monetization methods. Fortnite is selling you pre-made Lego builds for 20 bucks. Certain CS2 skins go up to $1 million. That is insane. There are a few things you can do though. One of these things is just play free-to-play single-player games. If you look hard enough, there are quite a few of these flying around. Ware Cleaner, Classic Marathon, Deltarune, Doki Doki, The Big Catch Tackle Box, Nightmare Card, Sludge Life, The Big Mud Session, Stupid Ass Garden of Ben Ben Chapter 1, I Love Jumbo Josh, all for free. These games are usually quite a bit smaller though, but it's still free. Why not, you know? A big chunk of RuneScape is also free to play. You can go to itch.io or Newgrounds and play a buttload of stuff, again, for free. From Friday Night Funkin' to Awesome Calculator. Watch this. I love video games. Another thing you can do is use the Epic Games Launcher. Now, to be fair, this launcher is kinda ass, and the only real reason to use it is for Fortnite. But they do give out free games. A lot of free games. And over the years of accepting these titles, I've collected about 250 of them. These are the only titles on the Epic Games Store that I spent money on. The rest, free. Not a single penny. The launcher still sucks big ass though, like it's horrible. But if you have literally no money or don't want to spend any, like this is the best way to cheat the system at the moment. I'm pretty sure they are going to remove this at some point because no way in hell is this making any financial sense. But that's all I got, broskies. If I'm honest, I've only talked about a handful of ways you can save money while going game shopping. Like, I haven't even talked about the second-hand physical game market, because for me personally, it doesn't make much sense since I move around the world a lot, and I kinda don't want to carry this around everywhere I go, you know? You also have subscription services like Game Pass, Nintendo Switch Online, EA Play, or PlayStation Plus, but I don't like subscription services, man. So some of these have really good value, don't get me wrong, but games jump in and out of the service continuously, which I think is pretty annoying. And I also rather support a studio by actually buying their game instead of renting it out. I should also note that if you want to support a certain game, series, or studio, one of the best things you can do is buy the game for full price, or at least buy some sort of merchandise for it. I mean, look how much better your life could be if you owned a officially licensed Jumbo Josh plushie. Like, it really doesn't get better than this, does it? Show that you're interested in the product and that you want more of it, because to make a game, you need money. A lot of goddamn money, and I think the creator of Ultra Kill, Hakita, said it the best. So, basically, what I'm trying to say is, you guys better fork up $50 and buy that Dead Rising remake that looks insanely promising, instead of paying $60 for a Donkey Kong Wii port. Vote with your wallets. Thanks for watching, everyone. Subscribe.